In May, Gary and his animals were asked to present at the Cloverdale Rodeo. It was a good time for us to see Gary in action with the general public and get an update on how things were going with plans to find a way to save the animals.
If I was walking along a trail in the jungle and I got too close to the edge of the trail and this animal can feel the vibrations of me coming or even hear me, and it doesn't want me to come any closer. So it gives me a warning, a loud hissing noise, which might make me think it could be a snake. And I don't want to go near any snakes that are hissing. That means they're not in a very good mood. But it's not a snake, it's just trying to fool me. And these are called the Madagascar giant hissing cockroaches. You can see they are large, so if they were running around your kitchen, you'd notice them right away.
When we'd last spoken with Gary, about a month before, he'd been negotiating with the Greater Vancouver Zoo. There was a plan then to join forces, to bring Cinemazoo to their site.
They've been negotiating with us because they want to get us out there because they know that I can bring a good reputation to the zoo and I can bring, a lot of knowledge and a lot of money to the zoo to make it a better place and better habitats for these animals.
However, by this visit, the deal with the Greater Vancouver Zoo did not look like it was going to happen.
Yesterday we got a call from the Greater Vancouver Zoo and they were saying that they really didn't think that our two companies would work well together. Personally, what I feel like I just want to go on my own. And, we can still do it. And if we can, I think we're providing something different. They are providing a service for people to come to the zoo. We're providing a service where we take the zoo to the people. They have two ways of protecting themselves. One is to look like a dried up leaf in the bushes. And the other I think that's really important because you know what? Not a lot of kids can afford to come to the zoo. He likes you.
So Gary takes his animals to kids who can't come to zoos, kids in inner city schools, kids in hospitals and detention centers, and to children with disabilities.
I think what I'm doing is a very valuable thing, and I want to continue to do it. I don't think the Greater Vancouver Zoo would agree with that.
So back to square one. The only way he can show these animals to the public, and even then only within the confines of the refuge, is if Cinemazoo becomes accredited under the Canadian Association of Zoos and Aquariums, or CAZA. And CAZA has very stiff space and care standards. You may recall from an earlier episode, Cinemazoo has a few challenges here. Remember when the alligator broke through the wall? Fortunately, Gary was there and had no real problem getting the gator back into its enclosure. But there are other problems with the building.
Oh, geez. Should have had your camera going down here. There was a big rat sitting here.
So at this point, it looks like the only way Cinemazoo can get CAZA accreditation is if Gary moves the zoo into a new and better location.
How's it going?
That could be very expensive for a guy living on the edge. What to do?